Hey, blessed full moon in Scorpio. Well, now it's no longer in Scorpio. We are void, of course, but blessed full moon anyway. Hi, hi. Hi, Dee. Hi, Mari. Hello, 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 hello. Nice to be back. I know we just did the thing in the Facebook group. It was lovely. Oh, that was lovely. Where is that light? Wow. Check out those special effects of the light going on here. Where is that coming from? I guess that's shining on the camera lens. Oh, okay, good. I'd just like to know. It's like, oh, it's an upside down candle flame. Does anybody else see that? Like right here? Is that just me? Is that just me who sees that? There, it's like, oh, it's an orb. Oh, it's an orb. Ready? Does anybody else see that? Okay, right. Look, I'm Goku. It's not an orb. You know, orbs is just dust particles. That's all that is. And it's a camera thing. Oh my God. I'm so not into the paranormal. It's not even I'm skeptical. I know all that like ghosts and spirits. Please look what I do for a living. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. It's like believing in the postman. That is kind of cool though. Not so much. Yes, I watched Dragon Ball Z, or at least I have. I haven't caught up, but Dragon Ball, that the last big series it did, I wasn't that into. It's too much to follow. Too much for me to follow. Hi. Great. That'll finally be what makes me famous. He manifested blue flame. It's this reflecting in that there. That's all it is. Right? Look, it's upside down. Look. Oh, or maybe, yeah, no, maybe. Yep, no, there it is. There it is. Right. Oh, look. Good luck. I'm just so not into stage, but I'm really not into like the paranormal or any of that stuff, and yet mystic. Because mysticism and the paranormal are two separate universes to me, although nothing's separate. It's all one. Whatever. Magic. Some of you are probably too young to remember Doug Henning. Magic. His rainbow unitard. Bless his soul. God rest and God bless his soul. He brought magic to us all in the 70s with his poodle hair. He had magic poodle hair. He had a magic mullet. It wasn't a mullet. It wasn't really a mullet. It was definitely poodle hair, though. I love way high ghost stories. It's not my thing. I remember Doug Henning. Good. We should remember Doug Henning before magic was cool. I will say Chris Angel back in the day was hot though. He was hot. It was just like he got a neck tattoo and a bad credit rating and a substance abuse problem. Cute. It was probably the eyeliner. That's probably all there was. It doesn't take much. Does not take much. So it is just 11:02 here where I am. We are in our schmooze period, our schmooze time. Let's see who joins the room. Please say hi when you're in so I know you're here, or you can skulk. You can skulk in the background. Grace is here. Hi, Grace. Hi, Grace. Hello, Lavola. Hello, Karen. Hello, Karen. I was trying to remember where did I hear that song, Hello, Karen, and I'm pretty sure it's from SpongeBob SquarePants, but I can't find it online anywhere. Because Karen was Plankton's wife, computer wife, right? Am I getting that right? I think I'm right. It really wasn't my genre. Hello, Mazzy Star. Hola. hola. David Copperfield in the 80s. Yeah, but David Copperfield was never hot, ever. Like in my book, at least, right? It's all subjective. Hot is subjective. Even David Blaine, I'm like, meh. Yeah, there are really no hot magicians. Not really. Not really. Although I will ask you this. Think of one male pagan teacher, aside from me, that's hot. Author, teacher, think, stretch your brain. The only effable one. And I don't mean effable as in ineffable. I mean, because I'm not going to say the word. Witches are hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's hot. Oh my God, Paris Hilton flashback. Have we transported ourselves back into the 90s? Has this post, what do you want to call it? This post Scorpio moon, full moon, just transported us back in time. Wait, we're missing. I'm missing something here. That's okay. That's okay. I have no idea. It is often that I have no idea what's going on, and that's okay. But you know, I looked at the title for this, Letting Go, and I was like, oh. So I ran upstairs, gave my boys kisses. They're all. It's great having a king size bed with 3 black cats that are obviously reincarnated bears and mooses, because they're stretched out over the whole thing. Like I have to figure where I sleep like a jigsaw puzzle every night. But I love it. I gave them kisses on their heads, and I grabbed The Universe Always Has a Plan, 10 Golden Rules for Letting Go. And you know what? I'm going to read you what the 10 rules are. Like, I never thought of doing that. We'll do it once we get going, though. Yes. Oh, he got Claudia Schiffer. Yeah. That's part of a go-go song. Freeway fell into the bay. Folks on the street. Muslim girls are getting down in bikinis. Yeah, has the whole world lost its head? Is it just me? Oh, I'll have to find that. I'll post that in the group. Yeah, Claudia Schiffer's fiance. Claudia Schiffer's fiance made her disappear. Yeah, that's the I Love the Go-Go's. That's from the compilation album. God Bless the Go-Go's. Damn, my memory is just gone. Has the whole world lost its head? Is it just me? Has the whole world lost its head? Is it just me? Kathy Valentine was my favorite go-go, and then she left the band. So I guess it's back to Belinda. Just because when she dances, she's just, because she's mad about you. She's mad about me, babe. A couple of fools run wild. Are we ready for our opening prayer? This is our schmooze time. Work. Oh, I can't wait for RuPaul's Drag Race tomorrow night. I mean, really. I mean, I'm really glad that Ru is putting out like consistent stuff like year round, because when a season is, I mean, I really love Drag Race, like RuPaul's Drag Race. You meet the new queens, you fall in love with them, you watch them do the challenges, you root for someone, you find out who's going to win from spoilers elsewhere. You play. It's a culture. It's definitely a culture thing. I went to DragCon a couple of years ago. It was lovely. That's where I got my fans from. That's where I got my fans from. And if I had had more money on me and didn't have to buy alcohol for afterwards, I would have bought more. I could get them online, but it's okay. Hello, Lush Forests. What a great name. I like that. lush forests. How are y'all doing? I'm doing okay. Blessed full moon. Now void, of course. Thank the gods. Oh, thank the gods. Phew, that was a little emotionally intense. For those of you who are not aware, we do have a private Facebook group. Hello, Lorraine Boo. We do have a Facebook group called the Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, private Facebook group. It's private, which just means you can find it, but nobody knows you're in it. I kind of dig that. And we did a thing for the full moon in Scorpio, where I did something that I really don't want to do here on YouTube, which is allow the gods to work through me as a mystic. It's sort of like channeling, and it's sort of like not. It's weird. It's called aspecting. Now, if you're not familiar with aspecting, we could talk about that another time, because I'm afraid if I start talking about it, it'll happen again. But it's essentially, it's not really channeling. Like, I don't like the idea of channeling. It's sort of like time sharing your energy field. No, that violates the unity consciousness, right? So something comes in separate from you. No, 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 no. That's like pea soup. No, not into it. Not my thing. Translation, that's another story. That's what Esther Hicks does. She translates. She's not channeling necessarily. Apples and oranges. It's probably all the same thing. Whatever. I can't wait until this moon is over. It is. We are void of course now. We are void of course. How do I know that? Because every year, there is no one is sponsoring me. So any of the products or books or any of the things that I share, it's just because I want to. The Witch's Calendar from Llewellyn. Now, Llewellyn also puts out an astrological calendar, but every square is so filled with data that it makes my third eye like water. But no, we are now void of course. We went void of course at 10:39 p.m. So we're out. Oh, and it's a minute to 11:11 Eastern. Get ready to wish. Get ready. I'm watching the little thing down it. I'll do like a Melchior. That's how Melchior waits for me to put the temptations in his bowl, not the band, the kitty treats, in case you were wondering. Get ready to make a wish. You ready? Ready? Get ready. Hold on. We're almost at 11:11. Only happens twice a day, and sometimes at gas pumps. I love impersonating my cats. They don't impersonate me, though. They just roll their eyes. Oh, almost 12:12 there? Really? Oh. Well, different time zone, I get that part. 11:11, make a wish. Okay. It's a lot of build-up for just that. So hi. Let's do an opening prayer. Then I'm just going to share what the 12 golden rules of letting go is. Then we can talk whatever we want. We'll meditate at the end. I'll send you off with a meditation. I'm going to be up at 8:39 a.m. to do the recording for the daily reads, which is the same process except without the chat. So I do it privately, and then I post it. And then we'll probably do another morning chat here as well. So let's take a moment. Please get yourself comfortable in a position that you can stay in for a couple of minutes. Close your eyes and breathe. Or you don't have to close your eyes, by the way, but I do recommend you breathe, just because respiration is fundamental, more so than reading. Breathe. And I have to be a little careful because I just did have gods speak through me, but maybe an hour and a half ago. So let's do this gently. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, we surrender this time spent together to you. May it serve your purposes. Because we are here only to be truly helpful. We are here to represent you who sent us, so we don't have to worry about what to say or what to do, because you who sent us are directing us. And we are content to go wherever you wish, knowing that you go along with us and that we will be healed as you teach us to heal. Please show us what you would have us do, where you would have us go, what you would have us say, and to whom, even in this chat. that we may relax, that we may let go, that we may melt into the unified field, that we may melt into the quantum field, that we may experience personally yet directly the intimate nature of the divine, of all that is, and feel your love, wisdom, and power as our true identity, even if just for an inhale and an exhale. Thank you, God, Goddess, all that is. So mote it be. So it is. Hi. Let's let go. Let it go, let it flow. You probably don't know that song, though. That was an indie song from the 90s. So I just wanted to kind of kick off the conversation. Unless you guys want to talk about the golden timeline. Some of you were really into the golden timeline. We talked about earlier. I'm really into the golden timeline too. But it's a mystery. But I thought what I would do is share with you just from the table of contents, right? No copyright infringement going on here. Just talking. Just gonna not even reading a passage from the book, reading the table of contents. The 10 golden rules, because the universe always has a plan, you see, and there are 10 golden rules of letting go by Matt Kahn. And if you are new to my channel or these chats, I really dig this guy. I only found him a couple of years ago on YouTube. Like, I found he showed up in my suggested videos things on my homepage. I was like, and it was talking about, oh, it was that twin flame soulmate redefinition video that I love so much. It was a really good video. Hooked. I mean, he's brilliant. He really is. And he's younger than me, which I kind of dig. It's like, oh, good, you can take over when I retire, if I retire. So here are the golden rules. Golden rule number 1, you've done nothing wrong. Whew, thank God. Golden rule number 2, anyone who blames you isn't happy. Can I have that printed on a t-shirt? Can I have that handed? Can I have that on business cards? So when somebody blames me for something, I can just go like that. Golden rule number 3, hardships can be fast-tracked through thankfulness. And I did a whole stream talking about that one. Go find it. It's in the back catalog somewhere. Golden rule number 4, feeling better helps everyone heal. Good to know. Feeling better helps everyone heal. That's that whole unity stuff, right? Golden rule number 5, well-being is a signal that you are ready to embody your potential. That's why I'm always praying and asking for the well-being of all. It's completely selfish, but higher selfish. Golden rule number 6, the universe always has a plan, so much so that it wrote a book about it through Matt Kahn. Golden rule number 7, everything changes, but it can only change you for the better, which I know people will argue that, but I didn't write the book, although I do agree with that. And we often see that in hindsight. While you're going through it, NSM. Do you know what NSM means? Not so much. That's mine too. That's right up with NSM. Golden rule number 8, in order to be emotionally free, it's okay to dislike. Now, that's a good one. Like, I love that, right? Because, oh, no, you're not allowed to dislike anything. That's so unspiritual. Oh, my God, I really thought all of her chakras were in alignment until she said she didn't like wintergreen lifesavers. I'm like, she must be the spawn of a demon, right? No, it's okay to not like things. It's an intuitive response. It's okay. It's okay to not like things. Destroy them and burn them to the ground, not so much, but, you know, laws. Golden rule number 9, projecting anger drains you of energy. I think we know that. And golden rule number 10, love is your liberator. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. No. So there we go. Oh, Mal's in the room. Hi, Mal Flanders. Hi. And my Bridget's here. Sorry, need a new modem. Aw, that's okay. Oh, Thank you for, oh, is that a Black Kitty super chat? Oh, oh my God. Are these lashes too much? Oh no, I'm prop comicking. Oh no. I'm being possessed by the spirit of Carrot Top's career. That is DOA. Bless his heart, though. I thought he was cute until he started playing with his face. Thank you, Mal. Oh, those are so pretty. I made Lavola laugh. I can die now. What, I can't remember who the comic was, but he this is a long time ago. Do you remember Tammy Faye Baker? I can't remember who the comic was, but he was impersonating her or something. And I swear to the left, to the right. Can't remember. Gone, but made me laugh. Do you know that I saw Gallagher live when I was a kid at what was at the time called the Westbury Music Fair? I did not get hit with watermelon, though. Oh, check her out, Mari and Mal. Oh, gay man is being a subject of a bidding war. Well, I gotta tell you, ladies, I'm not leaving my house because I'm a stunning hot mess. Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate, because every time you super chat me, an angel gets a shot of tequila. I don't know. Every time you super chat me, I get a percentage of what you super chat me. Thank you so much. I love the kitty cats. I love them. They're wait, dude, I have to look at them some more. Oh, I love my boys so much. I mean, really. Like, well, if you watched the live stream in the Facebook group, you could hear them fighting upstairs. Just two of them. Savvy's too cool for that. Savvy hangs out on the bed, he crosses his paws, he rolls his eyes at them because they don't mess with him. Why? Because he is lean and mean and crabby. He is a Cancerian. He's older than the two of them. He's the only one who was an outdoor cat. So he's scrappy. He does not know how to use a litter box. I mean, he knows to go in it, but he like scratches the wall. I'm like, that's not how this works. He doesn't understand it, and he's not going to, and I'm okay with that. Oh, more money, more money, more money, more money. every time you super chat, Mal, an angel has an orgasm, but that could be a shot too, right? What were those drinks called? Weren't they called screaming orgasms or something like that? I don't remember. It's just gone. You know what I really want to do? You know what I really, really, really want to do? And I don't know if it's going to happen this year because of where we are on planet Earth and everything. I don't mean physical GPS location. I mean like where we are in general on planet Earth. See, I think that's part of what we're going through, is that it's making us really get in touch with what it is that we really value. You're right. I really want to go to the Island Breeze in Cherry Grove, that restaurant right at the end of the main walk, and they make this red, white, and blue frozen thing. It's like a strawberry daiquiri with the red and pina colada and whatever the blue stuff is. And it's just so good, and it's like pure sugar and really alcoholic. And they usually have really fun bartenders there too. That's what I really, really, really want. That's what I really, 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 really want. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if Fire Island's going to be a thing this year. It might not be. It might not be. Because you socially distance in the meat rack. I ran through the meat rack once. I ran through it. I was in my 20s. So it was like Wonder Twink. Da, 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 da. I was such a twink in my 20s. I really, really was. Don't ask me what was in the screaming. Okay, seriously, some drunk names are really messed up. I agree. Yeah. Oh! I love that Lorraine knows that. Oh, Vic Dunlop. Thank you so much. I would have never remembered that name. I love stand-up comics. Frank Liotti is a friend of mine from when I was a kid. He's really funny. Frank Liotti, Liotti. I know that he changed his last name. I won't say what his original last name. Let's just say Liotti is in it. He truncated it, but he's really great. Libra, really, really sweet guy. I love him. I will always love Frank, but I have not seen him since we were teenagers. But I found him online and I follow him. He's really good. He's really good. I think he has an HBO special or something coming up, or a Comedy Central thing. I don't know, something like that. So follow Frank. He's really funny. Well, you can watch him on Instagram. He's there with his guitar, and, and he's just really funny. He's really funny. Tell him Mal sent you. His eyes will bug out of his head. Anyway. Oh my God, Uncle Charles lives in the village. Oh, Uncle Charlie's in the village. I'm sorry, I think Uncle Charles lives there. Uncle Charlie's in the village. Yeah. Oh, I know. So I guess we'll just have to go to Mal's house. Do shots of tequila. Ain't you got a pool? Why do I have a feeling you have a pool? Yeah, you don't want a clairvoyant scope in your house. That's got to violate some kind of legal boundary or something. I don't want to know. It's okay. Sorry. Forget and delete the question. Don't need to know. Don't need to know. Although you probably already responded to it because there's a 30-second delay. But whatever. Whatever. I grew up with a hot tub. Its name was Jim. No, my parents had a hot tub. I got it when I was age 12, so I literally used to have hot tub parties when I was a kid. That's a little leisure. It's a little thing you didn't know about me. Anyway, so now that we are Zima, Zima, Queen of the Jungle. I remember Zima's, man. Woo, knockout juice. Although Chardonnay, I believe, is French for knockout juice, or at least that's how it is to me. A nice buttery glass of knockout juice, please. I'm really not a big drinker anymore. But when I am at a function, see, wine gets me drunker than grain alcohol. Any of the not grain alcohol. Grain alcohol is dangerous, but you know what I mean. Any of the spirits. Wine just gets me drunker, and I think that is a mystical thing. But when I am at a function, what I will get, this is like so ridiculous, I will get a Malibu and Diet Coke because the sugar and the alcohol in the Malibu, the coconut rum, is so tasty, balances it with the Diet Coke so that you don't get too sloppy, but you don't get too wired. It just keeps you exactly where you are, which is sort of a waste of time, but tasty nonetheless, and half the calories. Yeah. When your dog lays his paws on top of your hand so you can't type because he wants to shut the window. Aw, because he's a grumpy old man and he's cold. Aw, pad foot. Patty. Oh, walk to the bay. Lovely. Dear. So anyway, here we are after a rather intense Scorpio full moon. I do feel a bit like a balloon that was like, you blew up the balloon, but then you let the air out. You know how sort of like that afterwards, Jerry? Like I'm a little that. I'm sort of very that, actually. My consciousness expanded past its usual parameters, and I'm kind of, I don't know that genie's getting back into the bottle unless I take a nap. Reboot. Anybody new to the room, this is just water. Do not drink during a live chat unless I'm reading tarot and getting paid for it. And a lovely little ditty we call Drunk Tarot, which I've only done once, because I won't do it unless somebody is here with me, literally physically, in case I fall off the chair or hurt myself, or knock over a candle. So we're going to have to wait until the world returns, or I can't say returns to normal because that's not going to happen. I have to wait until the world is in its new whatever, new reality, whatever that's going to be. Oh, rum and Coke. I do love a rum and Coca-Cola. Anyway. Oh, I do not drink red wine. A sangria, I'll do just one. I do love a sangria. I like a white sangria. But no, red wine, I don't know why. I think it's purely magical, symbolic, but it makes me, I won't say evil. It makes me bad. It makes me, it brings out the bad boy in me in a way that I can't, I can't allow that to happen ever again. Memories like the corners of my mind. Not really, because I can't remember poop. You can tell YouTube has changed me. Usually I curse like a sailor, and it's curbed me, or I've mellowed. It's okay. It really is. But that's why I don't drink. That's why I don't. That just unlocks all of that. Just unlocks all of that. Oh, did some Wim Hof earlier and felt little shivers like I never have. Oh, isn't the Wim Hof? I could talk about Wim Hof forever. First of all, he is amazing. Like, do you know how I found Wim Hof? On YouTube. Number one, found him on YouTube. Number two, I was like, who's he? Like, it was totally like, hi, daddy. Right? I do like older men. I do. Everything for older men. I'm 50. I'll be 52 this year. So how much older am I going to get before it's like Mr. Howell? No thanks. Although Mr. Howell was played by Jim Bacchus. Bacchus is the Roman name for the Greek god Dionysus. Dionysus is my natal patron. Yeah. No, red wine I avoid. I do like, you know what? Pinot Grigio, ice cold Pinot Grigio, not over ice. That's tacky. That's where you draw the line, Mark? Yes, that's where I draw the line. Excuse me. Just talking to myself for a moment. Sick of myself when I look at you. Something so beautiful and true. Matthew Sweet? Yeah, look, I remembered a name. Progress. Anyway, so what do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys want a Q&A? I never do Q&A here. I've never done Q&A. I'm afraid if I put it in the title, like I'm going to get like, are UFOs real? I'm like, what's a UFO? I'm going to totally blonde out on you deliberately, officially. Or I'll just start doing Katya Zamolochikova quotes, the drag queen, not the gymnast, just to clarify. Although that will get me banned from YouTube too, I bet. Probability's high. I love her. I love Ekaterina Petrovna Zamolochikova, but your dad just calls her Katya. I love her. Oh, Prosecco. Oh. No, anything like a sparkling white wine. I mean, champagne's fine, but you know, it had to come from the Champagne region. Okay, fine. I love a nice Prosecco cupcake. Cupcake Prosecco is not the most expensive thing in the world. It's not the cheapest either, but I like it. I do. I like it. I do tend to go more for the dry whites. Like I said, a Pinot Grigio, a dry Mouton Cadet. Anybody know Mouton Cadet? M-O-U-T-O-N, right? Mouton Cadet. Is it Mouton? I think it means sheep. Right? So sheep wine. The sheep cadet, Mouton Cadet. My parents used to drink that stuff in the 80s like crazy. Mouton Cadet. Very dry wine. I do like a dry wine. Oh, I want mimosas. I want a cupcake mimosa. Do you remember Fuzzy Navels? Right, with a little peach schnapps in there. It's all it was a screwdriver. No, a mimosa with peach schnapps in it. Because once you threw that up, you never forget it, right? Oh my goodness gracious! We should have entitled this "Letting Go of Our Inhibitions and Talking About Alcohol" is what I should have titled this one, but I did not know. I like the one from Trader Joe's, cheap and good. That's me. Yeah, I'm not that cheap. Not anymore. I love a rosé, although most time, yeah, no, rosé is just not my thing. Okay, now I have a Neil Diamond song stuck in my head, and I know why, but I can't remember the lyrics. I just hear it in my head. You know, if all else goes south, I could become a Neil Diamond impersonator. Far, we've been traveling far. Sweet Caroline. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, Mari, those were clinking champagne glasses. I thought they were chicken legs. Oh, thank you. I think that's the first real laugh that I've had today at 11:33. That was good. Thank you. Chicken, they do. They look like dancing chicken legs. Good times never felt so good. Oh God, my neighbors behind the wall would just be like, "What is he doing now?" They don't know. They don't know me. You don't know me. Jurassic Park. I don't like that movie. I don't. You know what? You know what? I'll make a confession. I don't like scary movies. Why? Because I'm clairvoyant empath, and that stuff sticks with me. When I saw Lord of the Rings, I saw all of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies in the theater. I was in Middle Earth for weeks, and that was great. Like, that's the best thing. The echo chamber effect of an empath is when we expose ourselves to stimuli, it stays with us, right? Unless we process it out, and that do take time, right? I thought they were camels. The cigarettes? Oh no, chicken legs. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Jurassic Park wasn't a scary movie. I concur. When the little things are running along, and then the Tyrannosaurus Rex comes out of there. Spoiler. I was like, never again. Yeah, not my thing. Not my thing. If someone's like, I love horror movies, I was like, well, it was very nice speaking with you, but I hear the goddess calling me, and since she's the mother of all of us, I'm going to say my mother's calling. Ooh, look, I still have dancer's legs. Isn't that fun? Don't worry, I've got pants on. I'm just wearing shorts. It's shorts weather now. Oh, that's good. Oh, ooh, did you hear that? That wasn't a bone breaking. No, that was a tendon stretching. I can't watch scary movies. Either because I'm such a chicken, but I love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Well, to me, Tolkien isn't horror, he's literature. The worst movie I ever saw was Centipede. Unless that's an 80s song reference. Rebe Jackson? Am I right there? She's rolling like the centipede. No, I'm not getting that note tonight. Sharknado. Serving us bare leg realness. I do have gorgeous legs. That is my best feature. People say my eyes, people say, whatever. It's like my legs. I have got legs for days. I was a dancer. We're the dancers. Never on a pole, though. No, never. Well, I dance naked around my house, but I've never done anything untoward in that way. I trained at the Boston Conservatory of Music, Dance, and Theater, darling. I'm very, very well trained. I took ballet classes with a Russian teacher named Olga Vazar. I'm sure she crossed over. She was 112 when she taught me as a teenager, with the wooden stick, with the big wooden stick that she would tap on the ground and smack you if your arabesque wasn't high enough, right? I studied jazz. I studied tap. I was good at tap, but what an odd skill for which to have, right? Yeah, well, I'm sure it is, Donna, but no. And then again, I watch Japanese horror movies, and they excel at psychological horror. They stick with me too much. I'm too much of an energy sponge that way. It just sticks with me, and it replays in being clairvoyant empath. It's not what you think it is. It's not. It's tricky. It is tricky. But thankfully, the universe is always here to help The universe always has a plan. I just conflated two of his books. The universe is always here to help you. The universe always has a plan, and everything is here to help you. Anyway. So we're all just like building up for the meditation, you know. Let's get what? What? Wait, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here that I have no idea. I have to scream, yeah. Because I can't. Okay, I have said this before, but let me say it again. I've never seen the movie Bambi. Never seen it. My mother forbids me to see it to this day, and I'm okay with that. She can't forbid me to do anything else, but I've never seen the movie Bambi. Apparently, it traumatized her because she was a little girl when it first came out in movie theaters, apparently. And she said, as a child, I wasn't allowed to see it, and to this day. And yet, we text each other all throughout what we do in the shadows every Wednesday night, and it is the highlight of my week. Last night's what we do in the shadows was good, but really, it was the first 2 minutes of the episode that made me howl so hard. Oh, and there's an energy vampire in it. Now, Bridget, there was somebody from the Silver Broom. I'm not going to mention any names because that would be cruel. But that was an energy vampire. Really, if you can watch last night's episode, you will howl. You will howl at how they depict Colin Robinson, the energy vampire, which he's a regular cast member. He's on, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Just the funniest thing ever. The funniest thing ever. Yeah. I never watched Dirty Dancing. They had the time of their life. Nobody else did. Over it. Although, oh my God, I wish I was better at names. I really, really do. The female lead is the daughter of the guy who played the MC in Cabaret. Other than that, don't ask me what their names are. See, this is why I'm bad with celebrities. Because they could tell me, like, they could be okay, there are certain people like Bette Midler I'm going to know. Ellen DeGeneres I'm going to know. Hugh Jackman, because I hear he has a Hugh Jackman. You know, certain people, Mark Ruffalo. Oh, Mark Ruffalo, he's so cute. And chances are, if you're a male actor, because we no longer use the word actress anymore. Actor is the job title, so you are a male or a female actor. You're a male actor who played any kind of superhero in anything. Apparently, I have a massive crush on you. Wakanda forever. Even Brendan Routh, that Superman movie just made me cry, and now he's on Legends of Tomorrow. And I know he's married with children, but a boy can dream. Joel Grey, thank you very much. Thank you. I have no memory for these things at all. Yeah. And it's not out of disrespect. It's just, I know the names, the Sanskrit names of chakras, right? It's like that space has been overwritten with stuff, right? Like I know the 7 deadly sins and the 7 holy virtues. And I know Carolyn Mace's interpretation of the 7 deadly sins and the 7 holy virtues and what chakras they are and what their companion graces are. I know the attributes of the archangels. I know an archangel for each of the chakras. These are the things I know. These are the things I know. Oh, Boys in the Hall. Do you remember Boys in the Hall? Got a quarter? See that? I remember. Well, I'm not saying that. I can. WTFM. Oh, Richard Armitage. I remember Kids in the Hall. That was the best show. It's particularly the cute one. Oh, sometime on Facebook I'll tell you the nickname I had in high school, but I'm not telling you. Here. It sounds like the word rock with the word watch, like you would wear a watch. Like, what can you smell what the rock is cooking while he's wearing a watch. Or lobster. Rock. No, that was my name. That was my nickname in high school. Dave Foley. Yes, thank you so very, very much. Oh, he was so cute. He was so, so, so cute. Dave Foley. Yeah. By the way, check your message later. I'll send you something an hour ago. Look, here's the deal. Apparently, Facebook Messenger is not the easiest way to reach me anymore. It used to be, but I get so many messages from people that I don't know that after a while, you know what I mean? Like, it was really bad a couple of months ago that I keep, and they've slowed down, but some of you who've been my friends for a while on Facebook, I was getting pictures I didn't ask for. I'm on Scruff and Manhunt. That's the place to send them. You do not send them to me. No, this is a room full of women. None of you are going to send me that. I was getting them from women too at some point. I was just like, this wholly inappropriate. WHOLLY, inappropriate, right? So after a while, I just go blank. It's like, I mean, men from other countries, like, why? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think, I'm going to hop on a plane? What do you think, even if you hop on a plane, I'm going to let you stay here? I don't know you. And I don't even know your name, but now I know more about you than I need to know. Yeah, it's not great. Let's just say Richard pictures. There. That should not get flagged. Richard pictures. Watching my language for the first time ever. Watching my language. I mean, I don't. Well, Twitter. Twitter. I've never had an issue with because I'm never on it. I just have things automatically post to it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mari. People send them all the time. I get them. And the thing is what I get a lot is sup. I'm like, first of all, sup is, I believe, an Elizabethan abbreviation of the word supper. So it makes me want to go all merchant ivory on them. I don't. But then when I do, what I'll do is I will go all witchcraft on them. Blocked. I'm like, good. Does my job for me. Yeah. Eye of Newton tells wolf bat and tunnel that is fucking blind worm sting. Something owlet's wing again. And so the memory's gone. It's okay. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not even pushing the Igpay Adelaide. Yeah. Okay, so look, it's 15 minutes to midnight. Would you like to do a relaxation meditation? Because I think we blew off a little steam. I had a good laugh. The moon is void, of course. Oh, wait, look. You ready? Watch. Look. Do you see that? Look at it. Look. Oh, my God. He's manifesting a fairy spirit out of his finger. It's amazing. I don't care if you don't like my hair because I know it's amazing. Oh, look, I'm Jean Grey. Oh, that does look like Jean Grey. Look. No, you think? No, Kamehameha. It's Italian. Means pass the Parmesan in Italian, in Japanese. You think? All right, come on. I put the word meditation in the title. We prayed, we chat. Now we gotta meditate. Otherwise, it's clickbait. I don't like clickbait, so I'm not going to do clickbait. I'm truth in advertising, like red delicious apples. Truth in advertising. They are red and they are delicious, and I love them. Thank you very much. Everyone, get yourself comfortable. You like silly Mal, I know. Well, honey, you know, you gotta get, well, you're a Libra, you know, like I have to keep it in balance. I can't be all like super mystic Mal. First of all, that sounds like a place in Connecticut. Mystic Mal. No. I am the youngest of 4, yeah? So let's do it. Let's meditate. All right. Everybody get yourself in a position you can stay in comfortably for about 5 minutes. Close your eyes safely and breathe. Eyes take over. And scan your body, starting at the top of your head for any place that feels tight or tense or holding on. And do whatever you need to do to get physically comfortable. Neck roll, shoulder shrug, stretch, tense and release. Just a gentle physical inventory. Like an act of loving kindness to your body, allowing it to relax and settle in. So that the body is no longer the focus. You can then, as you're relaxing, focus on the breath. Gentle inhales and exhales, nothing complex. And more than just focusing on the inhales and exhales, listen to your breath. And if you can't listen to your breath, listen to mine as I make it a little bit more audible. How just the act of listening slows and stills the mind. And with body and mind relaxing, you naturally fall inward into a still, small place within yourself. A place of gentle focus. A place beyond judgment and criticism. The Holy of Holies, the inner sanctum. The sacred space within yourself. A place where there is no judgment or criticism because there is a stillness, a place beyond thought, a place of awareness, a place where you become aware of thought yet do not think. This is the abode of the true self, the soul. Simple, always present, yet obscured by thoughts, by stress. Yet you can pierce through those clouds simply by relaxing, listening. Listening to your breath, listening to whatever is going on around you. The still listener. From this still point, everything has been let go of. You simply are. And it is from this place I offer a simple prayer of surrender. Allow it to just echo through you. I let go and let God. I let go and let Goddess. Receive all energies and manifestations that I have created. I release it all to the greater power of love, trusting that everything is becoming fully balanced in its own time and place. And I accept that there is a greater good already manifested in the now. And I trust that in this place of relaxation, in this place of temporary stillness, that I come into alignment with that greater good. That relaxation is how I gauge how in alignment, how aligned I am with the source that created me. For I am not a body. I am free. I am still as source created me. I did not create myself. No more than a ray of sunlight created the sun. And yet, I am one with that which created me. So there is nothing to fear. I rest in source and hand everything else over. I let go of every thought I have ever thought, am thinking, or will ever think. I let go of every choice and decision I've ever made, am making, or will ever make. I let go of every feeling or emotion I have ever felt, am feeling, or will ever feel. And I let go of every action I have ever taken, am taking, or will ever take. For I am none of those things. I am not my thoughts. I am not my decisions or my choices. I am not my emotions. I am not my actions. I am not this body. I am spirit. No separate from source than a wave is to the ocean, or a ray of light separate from the sun. And so I am home now, but pretending to be otherwise for a time. And it is from that source I come, that I have never left, and will appear to return. And when I do, I will remember all that was dismembered. I will remember all that was forgotten. My true identity, the true nature of the divine, and all of my mysteries will be revealed. But until that time, I can breathe. I can relax. I can let go. And I can allow the truth of who I am to shine through in the silence and stillness of the truth of who I am. For the well-being of all that I am now. And so it is. Thank you so much for playing along, for the super chats. That was very sweet of you all. I will be back in the morning. I will be doing the readings off camera for the readings of the day. Did you post your earlier live on FB? Yeah, it's there. You can see it. Oh, yeah. The thing we did for full moon is up there. Yeah. It's on there. Yeah, it's there somewhere. You got to scroll around, look for it, or you can go to the video section and you'll see it there. Cool. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the rest of the evening. But for now, my darlings, farewell and blessed be. Bye.